When a good thing hits you, you know it. That's the feeling Johnny Townsend got after talking with Ohio State head coach Urban Meyer. The Buckeyes' first-year coach offered the Boone punter a full scholarship, and it was an offer too good to refuse. I'm joined in studio with the Braves senior Johnny Townsend, and the first from our area in the class of 2013 to commit to be a Buckeye. And I've got to know, what was that sales pitch like that got you hooked?
Well, it was, a tremendous opportunity, the chance to work with Coach Meyer one-on-one. He takes special teams very seriously, not only at Florida, but now he's up at Ohio State. It's one of the major things there, and just the opportunity to work one-on-one with him and, pick his brain a little bit and learn a lot of things.
Ohio State was your fifth camp that you had gone to this summer.
Right.
Talk about the whirlwind process of how quickly it all happened.
It all happened very quickly, a week of solid day-after-day camps. Trying to get as much exposure as possible. It was a very quick process, but the work that went into it was about a 2-year process. So it really wasn't as quick as most people think. It was a much longer process getting ready for that 1 week period of camps and everything. So.
And you talked about that 2-year process. Nick Fleming, your personal kicking coach,
right,
helping you to get to that point. Boy, did it pay off.
It did. He's a great guy. He was a punter at University of Florida, and he knows a lot of things. And he helped me out. I worked with him every Sunday morning over at Dr. Phillips High School. So he did help out a lot, and he played a big role in this. So.
Now, a few schools were looking your way. Cincinnati had offered you a full ride.
Right.
Florida and Alabama wanted you to come on as a preferred walk-on. But do you think winning Nick Saban's punting camp had a lot to do with putting your name on the map?
I think it did. It got me a little bit of exposure, and a little bit of media picked up on it, and it got my name out there definitely a little bit. So it did help out. Yes, ma'am.
I even heard that you had a great punting performance in last year's 8A first-round playoff loss against Plant right here on Bright House Sports Network. That helped to bring more eyes to you. Is that true?
Yeah, I think it's true. I hit the ball great in that game. And one of the major things that helped out was actually Bright House Sports Network helped out a ton. The clarity of the footage and actually the commentary, added to it a little bit, and it helped out a lot. So.
All right, and knowing the history between Urban Meyer and the state of Florida, will there be anyone else in this area that you think you can bring on to join you in Columbus next year?
I'm definitely going to try to get a few kids to come up there with me. I'm going to do a little bit of recruiting, and I was handed a list of kids in this area that I need to start speaking to and get them familiarized with Ohio State and the coaching staff and what kind of program they're running up there. So I definitely am going to talk to a lot of kids, not only at Boone High School, but other kids, through Facebook and everything, and try to spark some interest up there. So. Can
you give us a hint of who you may be talking to or reaching out to, and if you've had any luck contacting anybody yet?
Haven't had any luck contacting them yet, but I just started actually yesterday, working on trying to get in contact with the guys. So it's a pretty lengthy list of tremendous athletes, so they could be huge help to the program. So I'm trying to reach out to them a little bit.
All right, already not divulging that information. That's top secret Buckeye information. Now, you're also a baseball player, Johnny, so you're a catcher, you're an outfielder as well. You wanted to walk on to Ohio State's baseball team.
Right.
Have you gotten the clearance from Coach Meyer or the okay?
I've gotten the okay that I would be able to be a two-sport athlete. I need to speak with the baseball coach up there and see how things are looking with that, and maybe try to get him to come down and watch some of my travel ball games here in Florida. So, I definitely do have the opportunity to be a two-sport guy. I just got to, actually try out for the baseball team and make it. So.
Many times when you're a dual-sport athlete, there is one that weighs a little bit more heavily on your heart than the other.
Right.
Of the two, football and baseball, is there one that you love more?
I love them both equally, but if I were to go up to Ohio State and try to play baseball, football is going to be number one in my heart because that's what got me there. So, but I do love both sports, and it's going to be a difficult decision to give up one, but, that's why I'm going to try to go up there and do both. So.
All right, we're looking forward to it as Johnny Townsend averaging 41 yards per kick last season. Hang time, he said, about 4.5 seconds. Not bad at all. We'll see what he can do with the Boone Braves this year. For Tiffany Green, that's me. That's Johnny Townsend. Thanks for watching Bright House Sports Network.